This is Papa Dukes of the OG Social Network Podcast. Time to relax, relate, and release. Alrighty, everyone. I hope y'all are doing well today. It is a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday, October 21st, 5:20 in the afternoon, and it's just gorgeous outside. Probably one of the more beautiful fall days we'll be having. I am back. Earlier today, I had an excellent interview with Kimber Arizi, CEO and founder of Chime and Chill in High Love, New York, fashion. She was just an amazing human being to talk to. I got to say, I really enjoyed her how you say, I just enjoyed having her around. She's truly an amazing person, and has so much to tell. We will be back to discuss more of her story and history. Yesterday I spoke with Alex Anderson of Skyworld, part of the Tuscarora Nation, and gave me some amazing history about how his tribe and the other five tribes sided with in the Revolution, War of 1812, Civil War. You know, they were always on the right side of history, but of course were screwed on many treaties. But we're able to survive today, and they're major cultivation owners here in New York State. I love the guy. We'll be going up there to visit their small museum in a couple of months. When the weather permits, because winter's coming in and I ain't traveling in the wintertime. So other than that, I'm waiting for my guests, Big Dave Alisi from Honey Stash and Honey Projects. They are dispensary owners in New Jersey, and we'll just go ahead and give him a couple minutes before he comes on. But I will say that we have going on is Pink's Products. Allie is hosting a major event, Halloween, with Danny Dillinger at the Weed Shop, 4906 Arthur Kill Road in Staten Island. That's like at the tip of Staten Island. It's from 5 to 9 p.m. And it is going to be a beautiful evening, and the dispensary itself will be having a lovely Halloween shop show. You're definitely encouraged to come dressed in Gothic or really in costume. Of course, I'll be in Gothic or just wearing all black, and I am going to be there to show support and give a little content, get a little content and get some interviews. We'll be meeting the management and staff of the weed shop, and also supporting the community down there in Staten Island. I'm coming from the Bronx, so that's going to be a trip for me. Oh God, get down there. I literally can go to Philly before I even get to that space. But it's going to be a good event, and I just want to give love to Allie and everyone that is going to be a part of that great event. I do want to say I want to show peace and love to my sponsors, Proteus 420, Green Spectrum, CBD, Michael Fertucci and Joanna, and the boys up there. Oh man, I just love Angelo and Leo. They have a beautiful home and a beautiful community there that supports them up there in Hopewell Junction. Mimi and Harry and her staff over there at and Venora, general manager over there at New York City Cannabis Exchange. They're hosting an event. I believe it's on the 28th. 29th. Yes. Is it? Yes, it's 29th. I'll get more information on that for you. And we want to be able to like get uh, uh, let's see, let me remove this real quick. Hold on for a minute, guys. All righty, just hold on for a second. All righty, let's make sure that's reconnected there. My LinkedIn went out. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, you guys noticed the last couple of weeks, technology's been kind of screwed. We had an outage a couple days ago, or was it yesterday, or a couple days ago, and many of the websites were down and out. So be prepared. Apocalypse may be coming soon. Many of you may have to go back to reading books. I got some. So, but it just seems like technology has been kind of crazy these last couple days. You know, missing connections and losing time, and it makes everybody's production really a really complete other fuck. But again, New York City Cannabis Exchange, love you guys. Thank you so much. But they're having an event 29th of next week. I'll keep you posted on that. Then on that note, we also have Surfside, Quinn and Sean. Thank you so much for inviting us to Third Thursdays. The next one is going to be in November. The last 2 months have been canceled. The next one will be in November. It's supposed to be a pretty big one, so we're looking forward to really hanging out with them, and of course, having a podcast feature that lovely event. Want to give a big shout out to Adelia Farrar over at Event High. Thank you so much for this year. Sorry we couldn't get a lot of events going on, but next year we'll be ready. Meyer Security, Jade Stone Cannabis Branding. Jade Stone Cannabis Branding, they're newlyweds. They just got married. God bless them. That's Earl and Mr. and Mrs. Earl and Katie Matadali, but I think they're just going with Dali. I'm not too sure. But God bless them both. They're amazing people. Sohan over at Silk Road in Queens, Jamaica, Queens, New York. He is incroyable. I love the guy. His shop has been doing very well over there. They have great cannabis brands. The same with New York City Cannabis Exchange. New York City Cannabis Exchange. They're at 24809 Jericho Turnpike. They're in Belmore, New York, and they have they both of these dispensaries have great brands, products, services that is specifically for their niche neighborhoods and communities, and they're both doing very well. I really appreciate them. Gordy's Goodies, amazing edible cannabis brand up in Massachusetts. We love to have him here in New York. He's definitely looking for a decent processor, and I got a few of them for you. And I think he's going to get close. With Green Spectrum. I hope so. And then we also have Wet Bar Distributors. Wet Bar Distributors is our newest sponsor. They have been with us for I think 2 months now. They're an amazing distribution company who are able to get to your product anywhere in the state and get it to the city or anywhere you need. Just reach out to them. Great rates and are able to work with you. And of course, Pink's Products. Pink's Products is probably one of the she's amazing. Ali has just got so much going on right now. But yeah. So what we're going to be doing is again just waiting for Big Dave to come on, and I'm going to go ahead and let's see. There was one thing I wanted to have everyone view real quick. Yeah, that's it. All righty. As you all know, I'm very adamant about. I'm very psyched about the New York City mayoral race coming up. With Zohran Mamdani in double-digit lead over Cuomo and Sliwa. I am so happy to see that the city is taking a big leap of faith, and not only that, they want change. They want to get away from the old guard. So I'm definitely looking forward to um, voting for this young man. And you know, he's going to be a winner. I would really believe that. Let's see, can I pick that up? Nope, nope. Oh, wait, oh, there we go. Huh. I got so much shit up. I swear to God, it's ridiculous. It really is. Do, 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 do. All righty. Yeah, let's see if I got that. And nope. No. Uh, uh, uh. Okay. Yeah, this is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Hold on, 4 minute nights. Let me just work something out here. Don't mind. I am on IG Live, so if anyone has any questions or anything, I should be on LinkedIn too as well. But everyone has the link to get to the StreamYard if they want to join. Let's see. Okay, so I guess not. Right. Okay, yeah. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Be right there. Okay. Make sure she got the thing there. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. So, what's going on with my service? Huh. All righty. So, okay. Stay one for a minute. Okay. So, okay. All righty. So, still waiting for our guests. I think something may have come up. We may have to reschedule. It's no big deal. things happen. I have another podcast tonight as well. So so much going on. And I have so much work anyway to do when it comes to the post-production and everything. So I'm actually kind of relieved with it. Oh, maybe he's coming on. Not too sure yet, but let's be patient and see what we can do. It's a beautiful thing. A beautiful day. Beautiful day. All righty. And I'm so sorry that you all will have to wait for a couple more minutes. It's when you do your own productions and everything, shit happens. So, and we have to learn patience and just wait and see what's going to be going on. So it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. All right, let me do this for a minute. Okay, as long as y'all are still on and everything's good. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah, so let's see here. All right. Sometimes, man, when you do this stuff, it is crazy. You're up here trying to stay ahead of the game and want to be relevant and give out, and give out and just be able to give you great content and stuff. And of course, this is a lot of work. But there was one thing I did want to show everyone regarding what I'm very interested in. Bear with me for a second. Let me see if I can do this now. Yes. So I want you all to just listen to this real quick, okay? I'm a very big supporter of this man and feel that he has a lot to say.
Yeah.
Want to respond?
And if we have a health pandemic, then why would New Yorkers turn back to the governor who sent seniors to their death in nursing homes? That's the kind of experience that's on offer here today. What I don't have in experience, I make up for in integrity. And what you don't have in integrity, you could never make up for in experience.
Yes. I think we can do good things together, but number one, I will fight you every step of the way if you try to hurt New York.
Unless he weaponizes the justice system to go after the attorney general of this state, in which case you'll issue a statement that doesn't even name the president. And no matter what you think about Donald Trump, you know that not even being able to name him is an act of cowardice. And that's what we would see from Donald Trump's puppet on the right over here. We'll freeze the rent for more than 2 million rent-stabilized tenants, and I will also build 200,000 truly affordable homes across the 5 boroughs over the next 10 years. I would make it clear to the president that I am willing to not only speak to him, but to work with him if it means delivering on lowering the cost of living for New Yorkers. That's something that he ran his presidential campaign on, and yet all he's been able to deliver thus far has been prosecuting his political enemies and trying to enact the largest deportation program in American history. And what distinguishes me from Andrew Cuomo is the fact that he has gotten on the phone with that same president, not asking him how to work together to help New Yorkers, or not telling him that he would refuse to back down to protect those New Yorkers, but instead asking him how to win this race. That's something I can do myself. I don't need the president's assistance for. And what I'd tell the president is if he ever wants to come for New Yorkers in the way that he has been, he's going to have to get through me as the next mayor of the city. Andrew Cuomo thinks it's all right to spend $60 million to fund his legal defense from accusations of more than a dozen women of sexual harassment. But if I say we should spend the same amount of money on delivering cheaper groceries in this city through a pilot program, that is unfathomable. I want to be very clear. The occupation is a reference to international law and the violation of it, which Mr. Cuomo has no regard for since he signed up to be Benjamin Netanyahu's legal defense team during the course of this genocide.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My man is going to kick ass as far as I'm concerned. I think that Mr. Mamdani has proven that he wants to go way ahead, go far, man, and make it work. But you know what? My guest came on, Well, look at you, man. I see you were braiding your hair, Mr. Velisi. Is that
Hello?
correct? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Let's make sure everything is fine here on my end. Hold on for a minute. Check your hold on for a minute. Let me chat. Can you hear me at all? Can you hear me at all? Hold on for a minute. Fuck. Hold on for a minute. All right. So I don't know why I'm at 7:20. I should be at fucking whatever.
I don't know if you could hear me or not.
I can hear you. I can hear you, but can you hear me? You hear me? No.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I got you. Um, sorry, y'all. Hold on for a minute. All right, hold on for a minute. Okay. Hold on for a minute. Let me help this man out. Get on real quick. Make sure he's good. All right.
Hello, hello.
All right. Let me remove him and try that again. And at the stage. All
Hello,
right.
hello.
Can you hear me now, sir?
I'm not
No,
a tech guy.
not at all. Oh, fuck. God damn.
News
Damn.
guy, not tech guy.
Not a
Sitting
tech
here.
guy, huh? I'm
OG
sorry.
podcast.
Yeah, man. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. Correct? I can write this shit out for him and shit, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Yeah. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Hold on for a minute, y'all. So sorry about this, guys. We have some people
Hello, hello. Check
that,
1, 2.
yeah. Dave, I can hear you, but yes, but he can't hear me. I don't know why. It's on his end. Hold on for a minute. 1 minute, okay? 1 minute.
Cool. Oh, you could hear me, but I can't hear you. Okay. Hello, hello. I don't know.
All righty, buddy. Can you hear me now?
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me at all?
Hello. Did that work?
Yeah, I hear you.
I hear you now. There we
Oh
go.
my God.
There we go.
That's what I'm fucking talking about,
All
dude.
right.
I figured you figured it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
This is a brand new computer too, so there's a lot of
Don't blame it on the computer, man. You've been on computers for years. I don't want to hear that shit.
no, actually, not me. I was growing weed for years. The computer stuff's all new to me.
It is really
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I had to learn. Like I learned in '97, so I
I mean,
started out.
I knew it a little bit, but
Right.
like I was really in the woods growing weed for a good amount of
Yeah,
time there.
I feel you, man. It's so good to finally see you, and
Blessings.
now I think we'll be able to do a proper introduction.
Here we go.
And everyone knows we've been on 4 minutes. So again, thank you everyone for joining Pop Dukes.
Sorry that I was having some technical problems, everybody.
No
Gratitude. So
worries.
pleasure to
No
be
worries.
here.
No worries. Welcome to the OG Social Network podcast. And from the gritty underground of the Northeast to the forefront of New Jersey's legal cannabis movement, today's guest is a legend in cultivation and a true guardian of East Coast cannabis culture. Dave Elise, also known to many as Big Dave. For nearly 3 decades, Dave has been perfecting his craft, mastering genetics, championing authenticity, and moving some of the most respected sour diesel on the East Coast long before legalization was even a thought. His journey began in 1996, inspired by his cousin's battle with cancer, and since then, he's blended cultivation, compassion, and creativity into a lifelong mission to elevate wellness through cannabis. Today, as Chief Visionary Officer of Honey Projects, Dave leads one of the most dynamic forces in New Jersey's cannabis industry, a collective built on love, integrity, and small batch excellence. Under his leadership, HoneyGrove was named 2024 Dispensary of the Year. By Cannademics.
Cannademics. Shout out to Josh from Cannademics.
Right. Yeah. And hold on. And I had it all. There we go. From Cannademics, right? 2024. Great. That's awesome. And with the small batch of excellence under leadership, HoneyGrove was named 2024 Dispensary of the Year by Cannademics, which I can't even say that name. And their brand family continues to raise the bar with award-winning products and purpose-driven partnerships. Guided by a background steeped in fasting, music, and psychedelics, Big Dave brings a soulful, old-school spirit to new age industry, uniting top cultivators, filmmakers, and creatives to tell authentic stories and redefine what cannabis can be. My man.
What an intro. Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now. What I do is I create the intro and I tell Chat GPT what to do with the rest. Right.
Well,
and then it just beefs it up for me.
I'm pretty blown away. Gratitude. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Anytime. I find that your family, I must say, is amazing. You have these beautiful people here. I put that together for you, by the way. That was on my camera.
It's really cool.
I'm trying.
It's really cool.
I'm trying, dude.
What a moment that was right there, opening Honey Stash in Metuchen, New Jersey. That's the mayor there, front and center.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
What a great guy he is. That was a really long journey getting that store open, and that was a beautiful day and time to just all come together and celebrate.
And let me ask you, you have 2 dispensaries now in Jersey.
2 and 1 just starting construction.
Oh, go look at you, mister. You're just going to dominate and control. I love it. I want to ask you about this artwork. Is this all original work here?
We switch out artists every several months. That is original artwork. I actually have one of the paintings right there.
Right. I see. Yeah.
I try to, I have one in the dispensary as well. I try to like keep a piece of the artists that come through and give them a little love. It's something that's a part of our thing is to respect art and try to, get them exposure and do events with them. And he did a live painting. That's the one that's still in Honey Stash. He did a live painting at that event on the grand opening. It's that's a big part of what we do, is try to be in culture, in community, and building community.
That's all. Yeah, I've heard great things about you too, Dave. Took me I only had like a week to really do some research on you, and it wasn't enough. I understand you have 7 baby mamas and 14 kids, and I'm just fucking.
I hope I do get a beautiful queen one day, but I've been so devoted uh, to Mary Jane that I haven't had that yet. That's
You see, and
something that's my real dream. Hopefully that comes in the end.
We need fathers like you. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, we need more fathers like you.
I do hope that one day I am a father. That's my real dream.
I don't even know why I went there, but it's just like I feel your spirit from here, you know, because
my babies were Sour Diesel and OG Kush and Chem Dog. And
let me ask you, wait. No, I love you. Chem Dog, this is Sour Diesel though. Were you the one that grew that fucking Sour Diesel that came in here in New York?
I was one of them. I can't take all the credit. I was one of those people. I was one of those people helping it be around for sure.
Yeah.
My Sour Diesel didn't say AJ Sour Diesel. It said Asshole Joe Sour Diesel. So I was in a special group of people. I'm really blessed to be from that time. That time that you're talking about is what I'm trying to bring back. That feeling you felt from getting that exotic thing.
Well, wait.
That was lost over these years of people growing for profit.
Yeah,
I'm trying to bring that back. That's what I'm trying to do. That feeling you have from that.
Yes.
I'm trying to bring that back for everybody.
No, you're not trying to bring it back. You're bringing it.
I'm bringing that back for everybody.
Right.
That's my whole thing is to make people feel like you're talking about.
Right. So, you know, because my experiences with
my license plate says Sour D.
I'm not surprised. And for many people that don't smoke, probably think you might need to go to the doctors. I don't know. But I know that when I came back from Atlanta, my first experience was actually towards the end of the beginning of 1996 with Sour Diesel in Atlanta, and then when I came to New York, it was just saturated all over 5 boroughs. It was it was that and Hayes.
Yep, and
Hayes,
the PIF, we call that the PIF.
The PIF, right?
Yeah.
So,
which was coming from Florida too.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, I for me, I've always been a sativa, but then, you know, is Sour Haze a hybrid, right? Is it a sativa or more indica?
It's more of a sativa.
I thought so. Yeah, because
when you put the OG in it is when it gets to be more balanced.
Okay. Yeah, because
so like the headbands.
Right.
You know, a lot of the headbands were dominantly OG, but not all of them. But most of those were more balanced to be an indica.
Please educate us on headbands. There's some
headband is Sour Diesel and OG Kush Cross.
Okay.
That's one of the, you know, most beautiful things that ever happened in time. Not many people are working with genetics like that anymore. That's another thing that I'm here to bring back.
I want to bring you next year on a research farm I'm working on.
I would love to.
That we are working. How I'm supposed to phrase it is we're working with professors in collaboration with Cornell University.
Amazing.
It's upstate in the Hudson Valley.
That's where I learned how to grow cannabis.
Yeah, and we are doing a 5-year. I sound like Star Trek when I say this. We're doing a 5-year mission to, you know, develop a plant that can grow in that particular area, that particular region.
In 2005 or 2006, I won the Harvest Cup in Hudson Valley with Cinderella 99, and that was the first cup I ever entered and won. I did grow that cannabis with the guru who I learned from, who was a Grateful Dead taper.
Right.
And he taped for like 30 years and he grew for like 30 years. And that's how I got a lot of the respect for the, you know, how I know how connected cannabis and culture and music is, because I learned from it.
Right. Well, are you more indoor, outdoor, or hybrid mix? Mix like
I'm
you'll
not
grow
cultivating at
anywhere?
all right now, but when I
Mhm.
was doing, I did both. I
Okay.
originally learned outdoor with a little baby bit of indoor, and then when I was in Maine for 15 years as a medical cultivator, I did both. I had a outdoor cultivation that I only was able to use a certain amount of time of the year because it's
Right.
Maine, but
Maine.
I focused on indoor old school genetics. That was my niche.
And what was your method of growing? I mean, like living
I did
soil?
everything over time, right?
Mhm.
Like I grew so long, I grew with advanced nutrients in bottles and stuff. But then as I advanced in my knowledge of cultivation, I got into the super soils and the microbes and all those things that are really pulling terpenes out because that's I was growing to for the flavor and for
For the
the
flavor, right?
terpenes, not that I didn't like the way that, but I been chasing flavor since you're talking about that sour diesel in '96.
Right, right. I mean, I first was really exposed to great flavor with Pineapple Express, and that was back in the '80s.
So that's before my time.
Yeah, you see, I'm 61,
Yeah,
so I got to,
I'm 45. You got me. You got some
yeah.
time on me.
So I was able to understand
You're
because we were getting a lot of ragweed
you're
too.
around the age of the OG that taught me.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And I'm just more handsome and youthful.
Yeah.
And now
I could tell that.
I'm gonna tell you, dude. I'm gonna tell you, right? I didn't get to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning. Didn't have to wake up at 9. Been running, so
So
I'm very silly.
like my bio said, I'm a psychedelic guy. So that's
Yeah,
all in
and
my
my
that's all in my
last,
zones.
yeah, and I'm way overdue for a little session
It's
too
like
with
I
my microdosing and stuff.
I'm very blessed to be doing this with my whole entire team and my partner that I do this side by side with, Jeff, my CEO. I'm
Mhm.
really blessed to have we have a family we're building, and um we have zero turnover. It's not
Really,
something that really happens with us.
that says a lot about the management that's running
We
that
have a
company.
lot of people that have been here since we opened our first store,
Hmm.
and they've advanced in their positions as well. Um,
Hmm.
some of them are managers now.
Hmm.
Um, it's like and when I started, I'll say that it wasn't like that at all. It was toxic because a lot of them were coming from MSOs and they were treated like numbers. These
Right,
companies, they treat people like they don't mean anything. And guess what
right,
they do? And if they would change that little thing, their company can mean a lot more.
right. Well, I am when I ran my uh, consulting business between Atlanta and New York, and doing help desk desktop support. Um, I always wanted to make sure my consultants were happy, they can afford to go to work, um, and I really appreciate. I still have friends with these guys. They really appreciated how I treated them. And the thing about it is that in New York dispensaries, there are high turnover rates, high turnover
They
rates.
are like that here too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's a business of, you got to remember most of the people operating them came here for a money grab.
right,
So they, you know, they don't have the passion. So then they hire people that don't have the passion because they don't really know what it is.
right. Oh God, yeah, yeah, and I really is going to affect your success. I find that one of the major factors is the reason why is because we have to remember we were all drug dealers before we were actually capitalists.
Yes.
Totally different way we did
I
business.
went to the limelight in the tunnel. It sure
Yeah, man.
was.
And so there's a different creed, I guess we can say, in doing business from the streets to
Well, the
now.
thing is, what you're saying, so I don't work with as many people as most people. And when people don't keep their word with me, they don't stay on my shelf. I have
Right,
no it means everything for someone to keep their word with me because I had to risk my life most of the time purchasing cannabis
right,
when I
right,
was younger. I've risked
right,
everything, and I couldn't even tell my family what I was doing. I
right.
couldn't, you know, I had to hide my who I was.
You were like in the
So
closet.
yeah, you know, it's
Yeah.
really like until
Yeah.
now I was.
Hmm.
Even when I was growing legally for 15 years in Maine, I still didn't feel comfortable telling anybody what I was doing. But
Understood.
I feel like I have to, especially like what you just had playing before. I have to speak now.
Right. You do have to
I
speak.
have to speak now. I
You're,
had to hide my
you're,
whole life, and they poison everybody, but they want to hold this sacred plant from people, and no
hmm
more are they going to do it.
hmm
It's
Well,
over. They can't poison my family anymore.
man, let me tell you, everyone that I've interviewed, I bullshit you not. You're going to meet them on this forum that I'm creating for my birthday because I'm not going to be able to afford to have a party.
I'll help
Um,
you have a party.
oh my God, if you guys did that, I swear to God. You see, what I do is, let me tell you who I am, Dave. All right, I'm Papa
I'll
Dave.
have you do.
Michael J. Serrano, baby. This is what I'm doing. I'm 61 years old. I've been through a lot of shit. I'm on public assistance. I don't I'm not fit. I don't I'm too old to play a fucking game. It's time
Well,
for everyone to be as sincere and honest. I've always been this way.
let me tell you something.
I want this platform is your platform. Do you understand? This I need to hear from people like you, Kimber, all the guests that I've had, especially when it comes to the mental health and wellness and
I
education of the plant. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was 400 pounds 199 weeks ago. My
Mm,
family's house burnt down 2 years ago. My brother, who abused me when I was a kid, has CTE from football, and unfortunately, the fire started in his room. He didn't do it on purpose or anything, but I'm now his guardian
oh,
because
wow. Okay.
if I can't be there for my brother who can't be there for himself and forgive him while I'm finding my dreams, then I'm not really being a man at all.
You know,
So,
oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go, brother. Just
like,
preach. I want to hear you. I want to hear you.
my family's still displaced from that fire.
Right.
I I have a lot of more drive than most people because I'm not a rich kid that was given this. I fought
Hmm.
my whole life for this plant. I
Hmm.
sacrificed a whole lot for this plant. And I'm sure as hell not going to let some rich people that don't give a shit about it push people like us around anymore.
Right. What do you feel is the best way to protect your generational wealth at this time when we have to go against this tide of capitalism and the one
It's
percenters?
authenticity, and people stop trying to be like everybody else and be themselves and stop allowing people to poison them who we know don't give a shit about us. We know these motherfuckers don't give a shit about us. So why do we let them poison us and keep cannabis from people? You can't grow a plant in your basement here to heal your mother, but you could make beer in your basement. Why? For greed? For who? Who's that helping? This plant's not
Mhm,
hurting anybody. Everybody knows it. So
mhm,
for them to still put people in jail for growing it, I'm gonna fight forever for that shit.
mhm. When
Some of my staff I met at home grow rallies. They're real, they're real cannabis people. They have I have to fight for them because they're trying to some of them grow weed, and I'm not gonna let them go to jail. That's crazy.
is that a problem in New Jersey?
It's a huge problem.
No shit.
Huge problem. Not one.
But
I
wait a minute.
can't.
You're
I've
a
never
legal
grown a plant
state.
here. I cultivated almost 20 years. I've never grown a plant here, and I'm not allowed because you know, uh, rich people say I can't. Fuck them.
Do you have y'all are currently going through an election season with the governor, right? New governor. So it's
All these motherfuckers. They're all bought.
all of them are bought,
All of
right?
them are bought. I don't trust any of them. I never will because I grew up during 9/11. I never trust them. I know better. That's why I gotta be somebody who people could look up to. They can't look up to these people. They've all sold their souls. Mine's not for sale.
you and I are going to go off on
Mine
this
is not for sale.
You and
That's
I are gonna
why,
talk about,
you know, like I'm
love it.
grateful to be in this position to help these kids.
I love it. Yeah, I think that one of the main issues right now is that
Everything you said before,
I
wellness,
saw
mental health, they push it all under the rug. They don't they blame everything. We don't heal people. We the whole mental health system is messed up.
the
We
whole
have
medical industry is
the
messed up.
medical industry. My mother's being poisoned by these people, and you know they ran away from what's really healthy really long ago, and we got to get back to being natural and
Well,
stop poisoning everyone.
Well, there is a gentleman who's helping me currently with a dear friend who is suffering from stage 3 cervical cancer. She just found out. Says
That's like really what got me into this. When I was
and
younger,
mhm.
one of my cousins was passing away from cancer, and the last time I saw him, he was on opiates, and he didn't even recognize me. And that's like what it really got me into pursuit of something better. That's how I found, like, I was already into cannabis for recreational reasons, but like when I found RSO and I found what that's done for so many people, and then being able to make that for people for many years, you know, and it's still like I have a friend who's my friend Matt. He's paralyzed from a motorcycle accident,
Mm.
and he's in a federal facility, and he can't have cannabis. They want him to take opiates, and he's a medical cannabis patient, and he's not allowed to have cannabis, or he gets kicked out of the facility. How does that make sense?
Hmm.
How? Because it's not federally legal, because they don't want people to be healed. Why? Why is cannabis illegal and alcohol is legal?
And
Why?
alcohol is legal.
Why?
It's
Why could, you know,
it's all. I'll tell you
Great
why.
Adventure on my birthday.
Right.
I hadn't taken a day off in 2 years. The guy gave me shit because my shirt said better weed, because that's what we're about at HoneyGrove,
Right.
Honey Stash. We're about better weed.
Right.
And he gave me shit over this and totally discriminated me. And they sell alcohol and poison to kids in that place.
Right. Right. I know. A lot of it has to do with the capital ideology, and its main ideology is greed. It's
The
profit.
stigmatism's still here. They don't
Yeah.
want people to be healed. That's
No.
why. The
Well,
pharmaceutical companies are against cannabis. Of course they are.
they don't want to compete. They don't want to compete. That's what happened with the hemp laws in early 1920s. DuPont was able to lobby.
I'm not allowed to sell CBD. We have a license to sell cannabis. This place
But-
is so regulatedly weird that I
Can
can't
you-
sell CBD.
But you could. So it's either one or the other.
Yeah. Or I could be a hemp shop down the road that sells weed illegally and gets to market it. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
Well, here in New York, you're able to have, as long as you have the license, you're able to sell CBD and THC in your
Yeah,
district.
not here.
And
The CRC really needs to start. That's the regulation people here. They really need to get people on that committee that actually know something about cannabis.
oh my
It
God,
might help the whole system for at least one person to know anything about this sacred plant that we love.
I do know that you're right about that. Having these leaders and these people in leadership positions have no connection to the cannabis industry.
Zero. They never used it.
culture.
They never.
They really look like gatekeepers.
They're the ones who put us in jail over it.
Right. So, which is quite ironic.
Yeah.
And all I've been telling the small business dispensary owners is that you all need to come together, set up a lobby to protect your interests.
What's hard about that, my friend, is that they put us on the same block as one another. So, unfortunately, they make us compete with each other because they don't put us near the MSOs, right?
Right.
They got them having their own space. They put us near each other. because they want us to fail and they're bought.
Okay, so now that everyone knows that this is the problem,
Huge.
what I'm
It's a
stating,
huge problem. Like just one block will have 4 dispensaries someplace, some
yeah,
town.
we don't have that here. We have to be like 1,000 feet door to door. And
It's it's because they're not learning from the past. They're
yeah,
not looking into
yeah,
what's happened in other places.
other
And
states,
then a lot of these people from other states that did these things in other places, they're coming here to do the same thing. And it's like, guys, like you already did this. It didn't work. Why are you coming here to do it?
right, right.
Why
Can
you're
you
not even
give
going to
us?
change your philosophy? You're going to do the same exact thing that didn't work here?
Can you give me an idea, one idea of what it is that they do that just doesn't work?
What do they do that doesn't work?
Like, like,
It's about like not having quality or not caring about the quality, right?
mhm,
They even like will have remediated products that go through a machine that it had mold before, and then they don't tell people that
right,
it went through this machine,
hmm,
which is like completely unjust. It's one thing if you're going to use it, right? To not notify people, then I believe is completely wrong. So we don't even accept those kind of products.
hmm.
And it's about making more money, right? Because then they get to sell it for cheaper and then people buy it so they make more margin because they don't care what they're giving to people. And we do. I care what anybody buys in my store. And if I mess up, I'm really insulted in myself.
No, I agree. So basically, when you have a brand come into your store and want to introduce you, what's the first thing you ask for or do?
Well, it's like if it's
Let's
a brand that's like a extraction company, I'll say,
yeah,
where are you sourcing your products? That is the first question.
right,
I need to know where it's coming from. In fact, I go to all the cultivations before I take anything into my store. So anything on my shelf, I've been there. I know what's going on. And as somebody that's cultivated for 20 years, I could really see things that maybe most people can't, right?
right.
So I really care about who I'm working with and what's going on, where it's coming from.
And you check those COAs as well, right?
Of
Certificate.
course, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. Because
Yeah,
I've been speaking to a lot of the inventory managers, and again, like I said, that there's such a turnover in these dispensaries.
I think you should talk to my inventory manager
Yeah,
someday.
I would love to.
They're
Oh,
both,
dude,
they're
I'm
like,
gonna be honest with you. I'm coming out to meet you. I need to give you a big hug.
I would love that. Please
I
do.
want Big Dave to
We
give me a
could
hug.
we could do a live show from the
I'm down.
dispensary.
I'm down. I'm down. Um, um, See, you got me all like excited and shit. Now I've
Good.
got fucking
I
questions.
want to keep getting people excited, my friend. I think it's time people start to be excited and stop feeling underwhelmed. Like
Yeah.
it's this everyone's it's a lot of under education. So it's about educating, it's about reigniting that feeling that we felt back when we got the super silver haze, back when we got the white widow for the first time, back when we got the blueberry for the first time, back when we first got that sour diesel
Mm-hmm.
or that piff.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like,
Mm-hmm.
we couldn't even believe because most of these kids, they don't have that bar that was set, right? Because
Right.
growing up
Yeah.
near New York City, up North Jersey, all the best weed in the world got shipped to where we were. We got the most money for it. So that's where they shipped it, everywhere in the world. So we got to see a different bar than most people for a good decade there before it got so commercialized.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So from like 96 to like 2011 even. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
in 2007 to 11, it was starting to get commercialized, but they still grew real genetics. It wasn't to the point where they were fake investors and growing, we got to get six grows in a year and blah, blah, blah. We need this many pounds. It
Well,
ruined cannabis and it made people be like, oh, I don't even want to smoke anymore.
I have a gentleman that worked with me on that farm this past summer, Sam Rivera. He's the local edible guy on IG. This kid makes great young man. He's a young man, makes amazing ice cream. But
Yeah, everyone's a kid to you. I know. I love that.
but wait a minute. This guy, wait, dude, wait. You know, a person can grow weed when even like just 25% of the way of the curing process. You want to check it and see, and you try it, and you're twisted. He has a knack for growing. I think he's going to be able to hit the niche market and affordably supply people with really high-end flour,
That's what we're all
healthy
about.
flour. And
That's really like our whole
wait,
business is built around people like that.
were you at Hall of Flowers?
I was, yeah. We
Oh,
did
you were?
we did an after party as well.
Well, thank you for inviting me, Dave.
We just met now. I'm already throwing you a birthday party.
Dave, I'm an Aquarius. I'm very jealous of my friend.
When is your birthday?
Especially my new friends, January 22nd.
22nd. My cousin's birthday is the 26th. We're like best friends. So
Tell them we can have it together. More
perfect.
people,
and then I have another
don't
friend on the 29th. We used to do a party all the time.
I don't care. We need unity. We need love. We need brotherhood. We need to prove to the other idiots that this is not true, and then bring those beautiful people in and let them know. Don't fear.
Lucky for us, it's already happening.
Yeah, it is. And
it's already happening.
I'm able to live it because we won. Do you know I'm so embarrassed by this. Almost for a year, I didn't know we were legal in New York State. I didn't know.
Yeah, but you just smoked weed anyway. So
I did it anyway, right? So when I found out, all of a sudden I had purpose in life. I started making edibles. I started having events. I'm doing this now. Next year, we're doing a New York State Canna Farms tour where you'll be able to visit various farms and processing facilities. So I found purpose when we finally became legal, and all us OGs who used to have to run are like, oh my God, I'm in a candy store right now. We could be in World War III, and we like chilling because I go to the dispensary to get some weed. And even in Legacy, Legacy is still making money because, people like, fuck it, I can't afford this, but I'll get this, and still are able to smoke their product, their medicine in peace. So although it's best that we all go fully legal and make it affordable for people and have great, just regulated products that are safe to consume. So we are in the beginning of this revolution and are seeing multiple generations just riding the wave. Go ahead.
That's been the coolest thing to be a part of here in New Jersey, especially being a part of the Legacy for 29 years.
Wow.
I was a medical cultivator. I did everything. I trimmed. I was a driver when I first started in cannabis when I was younger. I really did every single part of cannabis. And the only thing I've done in my life. I dedicated my life to this plant. Being a part of small batch organic cultivators in New Jersey and bringing, there's most of them don't have the marketing, and they don't, they can't get attention, and even if they have the best, nobody knows about it. So being a part of not only finding them but then helping them be known, because now if somebody comes on my shelf, everybody knows them the next day, and that's really amazing to be a part of. And now we have almost 7 organic brands, and we have 2 brands that are super soil, and it's been something that's, when I first got here and I opened a cannabis store and I didn't want to smoke any weed, it was really disappointing. So being a part of that change and being a part of the culture change and the change in the staff where everyone loves to be here. And
I gotta tell you, that's like a lot of people, man. Hold on for a minute. Let me remove this and get these people, remove that one. I'm really new at this.
Yeah. Me too.
The staff is amazing. Let me get this part. There we go. And I gotta say, man,
That
that's a beautiful. Now, this is just from one store.
that's one store. Yeah, we have and that's our brand there. That's what our colors are.
Right.
Um, that's something that
Well,
I'm
I
really
love my.
connected to.
Yeah, royal purple is my
You
color
know,
too.
when my partner and Jeff and I walk into and either of our stores, the staff stops, smiles, and comes and hugs us.
I
It's
hope so.
it's a really beautiful. That's the best part of my life, to be honest with you, because I have a
Oh man,
hard family life.
yes.
It's the best part of my life is my staff and the people that believe in me. I never had anybody believe in me. So to have this whole community of people that are believing in me, it's something new in my life, and it's something I couldn't be more grateful for, truly.
Well, I got to tell you, just seeing,
And this
I
is
just,
from my partners that are investors, my partners that are silent, everybody that believes in what we're doing. I'm so grateful for them. Every one of us is just, and they've allowed me to be me and to have a standard and to, you know, maybe we don't sell a product that we know we're going to make more money because we care about what we're giving to who comes in our store. It's
well,
not about just making money.
I want to introduce you to Michael Fertucci. He has a church in Colorado. He's an actual, 501, what is it, church 501, whatever. And they are specifically psilocybin
Amazing.
people, right?
My
And
partner and I both believe deeply in psychedelics, and
yeah.
my partner also helps people through psychedelic journeys.
Oh, I'm going to need one because I
Yeah,
have a lot of, like, I suffer from this. I found out depression is not what everybody thinks it is. It is a time for your body to decompress, to relax. And when we fight through that, it tends to offset the time that we need to heal. So if we have a 9 to 5 or a career that's very stressful, or, low vitamin D, serotonin,
yeah.
whatever, I suffer with that, in that I'm not productive, especially for some reason between the months of June and the end of November. And this is the second year the first year I fought through that because I've been productive and staying as busy as possible. But a friend of mine told me that I needed to take 2 weeks and go somewhere and trip.
I
And,
think you should do that.
you know,
I think everybody should do that, like
yeah,
once a year. I
yeah,
think uh I think psychedelics are a very powerful tool to help us just be a little more in tune with the universe
yes.
and grounded.
Hmm.
And we all go through those things. Mental illness is something that's big in my family, and that's why I'm such I believe in health and I believe in wellness, and I believe that like somebody from like me who was 400 pounds 199 weeks ago, it's just about being a little better every day. You don't have to
Right,
jump it's a if you really focus on being a little better today than
right.
yesterday and then
Yeah.
tomorrow than today, that's the real secret sauce to success and to
Baby
happiness.
steps, baby
Yes,
steps,
baby steps.
baby steps. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And that's what I think that's what I've been doing. I know it
that's
because,
therapy.
yeah, because now I'm getting pissed off with all this shit all my
You know,
kitchen shit in
I,
the living room because I was supposed to bomb my kitchen 2 weeks ago. Anyway, go
so
ahead.
somebody who like me who was legacy and hid from the camera, people don't realize how hard it is for me to be in front of a camera,
Right.
how hard it is for me to have people taking pictures of me. Um, going from like being
Uh,
in charge of a gardens
right.
to now having 40 employees and 60 soon.
Right.
It's been an incredible challenge for me. So I could and it's a super stressful experience.
Right.
So that's why we need to maintain practices that keep us balanced, whether
Yes.
it's health, whether it's when I play music, whether it's go dancing, practicing things that make you happy during that time are very important. And to know that like you're gonna go through that. Life's hard.
Life
Um,
is fucking ridiculous.
life is very hard.
My
So like
daughter,
you can't get down on yourself, but positivity, and to also like not let those thoughts get too far. Sometimes they say it's like cars that pass. You can't chase every car, so you can't chase
right,
every thought.
right.
Sometimes you just gotta you
Just
gotta be
let it
aware of
go.
it, but you gotta let it pass, and you let it get you down.
And people need to really, we all need to really back into meditation.
We
Meditation
all
helps.
we all also need to support each other a little bit and stop
Yeah.
being so cruel to one another,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and to
I
like reach
agree.
your hand out and pull your brother up instead of hurting him while he's down.
When is that I agree. I totally agree with that. And that's what I practice. And I have people in my network that all feel the same way. My sponsors, my partners. I love these guys.
Gratitude is a really amazing tool as well,
I'm
because
so
you can't be anxious and grateful at the same time. So choose one.
Yeah, choose one. I'd rather just be grateful and relax
You
and sit
you
back.
you honestly can't feel both. So
No, yeah,
try to feel the one that makes you feel better.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Try to train yourself to feel that, because that is real magic as well, and will also help wake you up into your own divinity and your own, because everybody could live in their dreams. I'm not special.
yeah, yeah. I know. It's about manifesting and saying,
Everyone's just as special as I am. If they
yeah.
dedicate their life to something they love, they could be doing what they love as well.
So you thinking about running a church there?
You
I'd go 10 years.
you can't give up on yourself either, because
Yeah,
you know the universe tried to take this from me many times. The cops kicked in my door, the people robbed me, but this is what I love, and I'm going to continue to fight for this plant for the rest of my life.
man. I see you and your business being very, very have a strong synergy with the communities that you're in, especially once people get to know who's running that business. When they meet you, I'd love to meet your partner.
You'll love him, Jeff. You should have him on your show next.
I was hoping he would be on too as well.
Oh, we didn't know, because
Yeah.
he would have definitely joined me.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
I'm really blessed I can't even say that enough, how blessed I am to have him as my friend, my partner,
Hmm.
mentor.
Hmm.
We're really consciously um we consciously connect and communicate with one another, so that we stay balanced, and we stay treating our staff with grace, and we stay coming from a place of love, because that's what's most important to us. Selling weed isn't what's important to my partner and I. We're trying to do something much bigger and help raise consciousness, because it's really needed throughout the whole world.
The podcast is definitely here to do that with you. The message that you gave today, to me is I have to have you on all the time. You're one of those few guests I want to have on and discuss, a variety of topics, not just in the cannabis industry, but also spiritual and health and wellness
Yeah,
as
please
well.
do. I believe that we've gotten very disconnected from how powerful every one of us is.
Hmm.
Every one of us is very powerful and divine, and you can manifest things, but you gotta clear your mind a bit. And
Hmm.
you really, everyone, this is to everybody out there. You can follow your dreams, and you can find them. And don't be too hard on yourself. It's okay. Forgive yourself. Let's go
Hmm.
forward. Let's not go backwards. Let's learn from what happened, and then have a better tomorrow. If we don't repeat our mistakes, they're blessings. It's a lesson to be learned.
Right. And I believe a life full of lessons, a life full of mistakes and lessons learned make
There's
make
zero good
one person.
cultivators that didn't get good by making mistakes.
That's right.
That's how
Yeah.
we all got good at
Yeah.
growing cannabis,
Yeah.
by making a mistake and learning from it.
Right. Right.
Whether it was a powder mildew, whether we seeded our crop, well, here we go. We made a new genetic though. There's happy accidents too that happen. So like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, you're lying if you tell me you didn't make mistakes to get good,
Right.
because I sure did. I'm not perfect. I'm still
Right.
making mistakes, but I'm trying to learn from them.
Of course. And that's just a part of life. I,
I,
I, I
I'm the.
love, I love learning from what, especially, I
I'm,
love knowing that I'm old enough to still
they
learn.
they tried to make me think I'm not smart in elementary school.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah. They did that to all of us.
Shame on you.
That's it. They did it to
Guess
all of
what?
us.
They were wrong.
Yeah. And I'm glad too.
Thank God.
When is that third store opening up?
Um, Third store is opening up within 6 months in Elmwood Park, New Jersey, on Route 46 East. I'll be 10 minutes from where I'm from. I'm coming to take the north. I'm excited.
Oh my
I'm
God.
real excited to be close to home because my first store is all the way down south,
Right.
um, and that's
Right.
like being in a completely different. So I moved home from Maine, and it was like not even being home.
Right.
But I did fall in love with it there. I got South Jersey. I love you all.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
fall in love with you down there. It's like
Yeah.
it's farmland, and it's a lot like Maine actually. So
No
I,
shit.
I kind of got lakes around where I'm at, and a little creek in my yard.
Well,
Um,
I was
Medford, New Jersey.
I was in
Um,
the Adirondacks for the first time in years. And
I learned how to grow up there near there.
yeah,
I was in
yeah,
Ithaca and I was in
right.
Oneonta.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. We're
that's
there.
that's that's where I first learned how to cultivate. Um, what a blessing that was!
Yeah,
Truly,
man. Yeah. I
truly
think
like a life-changing experience and helped heal me from being a drug addict. You know,
hmm hmm
it's it saved my life. Cannabis. It's
oh
it.
God. It's the only cannabis is I love my family. Don't get it twisted. I love everybody.
Yeah.
But cannabis is the one thing that's been a constant, a positive constant for me.
It's
And I've had no problems with it at all.
it's
And
done so much great for my life and so
yeah,
many people's lives through my life that I will never stop fighting for it.
yeah,
Ever.
and trust me, we'll be right there fighting with you. I
We need
want
more help. I'll tell you that because
well,
like
that's
I
what the
still can't grow a plant here legally.
that's what the podcast is for. And
I could order $40,000 worth of cannabis from a cultivator. I'm not allowed to open it when it gets to my store to check it.
why?
You tell me. I have no fucking idea because somebody made a law that has no idea about cannabis, and they should probably find somebody to do that a little better.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna
It
open
doesn't
up
make
that mouth.
sense.
I'm gonna fire you, boy.
Now, especially in a place where there's people growing moldy cannabis. Not everybody knows what I know, right?
Right, right, right.
So for them not even to be able to check their products, not everybody cares to go to the cultivations like I do to make
Yeah,
sure.
right. Which I think is a treat to go to a farm and
It
be able
is.
to see, man.
I just
That's
went
my
to
Disney.
I just went to one of my partners, Bass River, the other day, and I
Uh,
was in a funky mood, and it just changed my whole vibration, and
right?
it made me give thanks and be grateful and remember where I come from, and that I lived in a cultivation for 20 years, right?
hmm
So it really just puts me right back at ease and what I'm here for, and the
Right.
sacred plant that heals people and that makes so many people feel good. And it's just yes, it's and they got some new strains coming. I'm really excited about. Shout out to Bass River and my boy Evan out there. Gratitude,
Well,
guys.
I want to get you to Canicure Farms, Hetworth Farms. You need to meet Michael Hart. He's straight up Rastafari, very close to the
I got
earth.
to spend a month of my life in Jamaica. It was one of the best experiences of my
I bet.
entire life. I saw people in complete poverty that were so happy, and I came back and everybody had everything and they were miserable, and it changed my life forever. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
truly, truly changed my life forever. I have so much love and respect for Jamaica and the culture there.
yeah.
One of
And I
my
want,
best friends is from there, and just he brought me there. Bevan Robinson and his
yeah.
family treated me like family.
God bless him. You're not. It just seems like you attract the good people around you. I hope it always
I
remains that way.
only allow good people to stay around me because
Right,
I've had enough bad people in my life, and I'm good on that vibration. I can
right.
feel it. I can sense that. That's what this is. I could sense that from miles away, and I just stopped talking to them. I'm
Yeah,
good.
me too.
I got, I'm real. This is my real life. I've been ratted out by my best friend. So I have a different, I'm not the same as most of these people. They haven't really been doing this. They sold weed for 2 years in college. This has been my whole life. I love this. I love this plant. I love this culture. I love community. I love the music. It all is one thing that will break down the stigma.
Yeah, you and I. You coming back on, and I want to do one more with you. You're going to be one of
My
those.
partner will come with me.
Yeah, you got to. I got to
My
do
partner
another
Jeff,
one with you.
who he's a Peabody award-winning documentary guy. He won a documentary in 2007 for a food documentary he made, and it's the same thing with cannabis.
Right.
If we over cultivate things and take the nutrition value away, we're losing what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same. If we got these poisons in our food, we got poisons on the TV. How about we stop all of that shit?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
How about we
Start
start
treating.
eating? Why is it not a law that the food is healthy? Why don't they care about that?
Do you
Why do
know?
they care about this plant being illegal? Why don't they care about the fact that they're poisoning children?
Well, I'll tell you why. They're greedy fucking bastards, and they don't give a fuck.
Well, I
Okay,
do.
and
I,
we
you know
do,
what?
and that's why. So what we do is we just start promoting healthy living.
Because
And
I do, and I worked out. Today's leg day. You don't miss leg day.
yeah, yeah. But I
Uh,
know a lot of brothers though that need like they have like they need to stop. But I will say that when I was saying earlier, when I meant that we all need to come together to create a lobby, it's a national lobby of organizations that understand their regions, that can come together, and it's literally like a Congress now. And it has to be done on a national level in order for states to at least have laws.
we sure can't keep these fools in charge.
No, we can't. And we got and a lot of people don't understand that our power comes from local government, local and state government. And we have the power to push these people out, and even bring in the candidates you want, but that we need candidates that are moderate.
They have to stop breeding ignorance.
Oh God. Oh.
They have to. Well, why can't we have leaders that come from a place of love? Any one of them.
Well, we're getting one, in Zoran Ramdani, and
Let's hope so.
And also another mayor, mayoral candidate, I believe out in the Midwest, Illinois. I don't want to say Chicago, but out in the Midwest, Minnesota or some shit. And people are really seeing like, oh my God, there may be a possibility that look, you're not where are your people from?
My people? You mean like
what was your ancestry?
I'm Italian, a little German, and a little English.
All right.
Most like I'm like 85% Italian, but
right.
I think I'm a Viking. Clearly,
yeah,
I'm 6'2".
Well, wait a minute. Vikings technically, and a lot of people get that misconception wrong. Vikings were technically from 5'7" to 5'9". Okay, you had a few berserkers that were there, but that was not the actual. That's more of a Hollywood thing.
I believe more that we're all one.
Oh God, yeah. What the fuck, dude? I know my family tree hit your family tree, especially if you're Italian.
I believe that we all need to understand that we all come from the same creator.
Right.
That we all are related. That we all should support one another, that we all should stop having wars with one another over rich people who don't give a fuck about us.
That's right.
That nobody wants it. None of us want it.
None of us want it. I mean,
none of us want it. We don't want it.
We want peace. We want to grow. A lot of us don't even want to be rich. I just want to be comfortable.
I want everybody to be comfortable. I hope everybody could find comfort in themselves too. And not as somebody who was overweight most of his life, I understand what it feels like. I'm 200 weeks into a health journey and I still look at myself and feel that insecurity. So I understand what you feel, but loving yourself and self-love is magical.
Right.
It's
Right.
magic that will open you up into places you couldn't believe you can go.
Oh God. I mean, ever
So
since I
look in the
started,
mirror, start your day by saying, I love you.
yeah, okay, I do that every day. I also say I love my solitude. I love my peace.
Yeah.
I really do. I have become a very solitary person. Um, and I love being social when it comes to the business side. But when it comes to my home and my personal side,
I,
I'm a bear in a cave. Leave me
I've
alone.
been losing my peace on the business side, unfortunately, because I say no to a lot of people. And,
There's
you
nothing
know,
wrong with that. There's nothing
I,
wrong. I believe no, the word no should be taken
but
for me, right? Wait, for example, I'm sure I've had opportunities where if they said yes, I may have fucked it up, or it just that opportunity was not for me.
right. It's
Sometimes it
because I care so much what's on my shelf. I
right.
have to say no to a lot of people.
And if they don't respect
They
your
don't, they
philosophy,
want to
your
keep having the same
ideology,
conversation and they don't understand that they're not where the standard needs to be. And if they would maybe take a look at themselves and change that standard a little bit, I have no problem working with them.
right, right, and when they push upon themselves, uh,
And also, if they're an asshole,
it's
I'm not going to work with them no matter what.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
if you're an asshole, just stay away from me, please.
yeah. I mean, I don't have time for it. I just want to. I'm really trying to. What I'm doing is my daughter and I have been having these
How old is your daughter?
28, and
Amazing.
I have an 18-year-old and a 4-year-old grandson.
Amazing.
Yeah, and my mother has all these great grandkids and grandkids, and she did
See,
her and my
that's what
dad.
that's the real dream. I hope I can figure that out someday.
You will be an amazing fucking dad. I'll tell you, fucking
Yeah,
that, brother. Take it
I
from me with this experience,
I
and
do
I'm gonna
know
pray.
that's my real dream. I hope so.
I'm gonna pray
I
for that.
really would love to be a
I'm gonna,
dad.
I'm gonna pray for that. But for me, it's um, my purpose is to help my family, the cannabis community, be an advocate for all of you. And I enjoy these conversations because when I get off, I revert back to the depression. You know, and I can't seem to keep that energy going sometimes, right?
When I met my partner, he was at one of the most depressed parts of his whole life. And he has battled depression.
Hmm.
Um, and then we kind of switched reversals a little bit over this period where then he supported me a little bit.
Right.
Because going through becoming my brother's guardian, the person who physically abused me when I was a child, who that's what made me eat so much. That's where that came from. And just the stress of all of this, you know being in
Yeah.
the spotlight and
Yeah. Yeah.
and the stress of making sure the company still does good because I want them. Jeff and I are the only ones in the company who haven't gotten a raise.
Right.
We
Right.
really try to treat everyone here like they deserve to be treated.
Right.
Um,
You're entrepreneurs that care about the people you work with.
we sure do. We
And
care. I
and
care. I care about them like they're my family.
right.
'Cause they are.
And there are many entrepreneurs out there like that. We just don't hear enough from them.
It's
And we need to have you all at the forefront. And plus, it also gives hope.
it's what reflects into the community when they come into the stores, though, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Because they see them feeling like that. They feel good before they leave my store. They already had an experience. They already talked to somebody who cares to take the time to see what they need.
Right. Right. And
The the art, the aesthetics, the vibes. It's all part of it, all of it.
I can't wait to see it live, man. I really can't. I do know when I do come out there, I want to just
We
talk
do a
more.
lot of events. We
Yeah.
do car shows. We were blessed to have Cypress Hill come through.
No shit.
Sendog came in 2023 and in 2024, and Be Real and Sendog and Bobo came in 2025. Thanks. Shout out to Trace and Cypress Hill. I'm so grateful for those
I
guys.
love Cypress. I got to see them
They
perform
came
way
and did a
back.
meet and greet, and I got to pick them up at Hard Rock Hotel in Atlantic City and smoke with them the whole way to my dispensary. We got there, and there's a line around the whole store, and then there's the whole lot was full of cars with hydraulics jumping. It was like a 1992 music
I'm,
video. It was amazing.
I'm
Well, it was
pretty
the best
sure
day of my whole life,
you
truly.
got content on that, right?
Yes. It was
Oh God,
the best day of my whole life.
I want to get that on the podcast, man. I want to
Truly,
see that
like
shit.
what a special thing. And even today, like High Times did an article on Jeff and I, and it's just that is just I can't even express the gratitude to be uh you know spotlighted by High Times, something that like really helped me during my career and what gave me knowledge when I was younger, and there was no place for it, right? There was no place to learn.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this magazine means so much to me, and I'm so grateful to have new people, making sure that legacy continues. And just it's such an honor to be a part of that legacy.
Well, when is the magazine article coming out, or is it out already?
I'm not sure. I just know they released it on the internet today, and I was
Oh, great. So y'all go
I
to High
really like
Times.
really couldn't be, and we had an ad in the 50th anniversary, and they put us on the second page.
Oh shit.
So
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm loving it.
it's
Well,
been what a journey and what a ride from being a driver of cannabis to having the selling the sour diesel and all those exotic genetics when I was younger, at a time where they were $500, $600 an ounce, all the way up.
yeah, man. Oh
And
God, damn, yeah. Oh wait, that's what I wanted to tell you. There was a at Hall of Flowers. I forgot the vendor, but this guy had amazing. He's a micro business, amazing bud. And
Could
he
you
said,
remember his name for me, because we're trying to go to New York City soon, so we're trying to find those guys.
when you come to New York, I can take you to the farms.
Awesome.
All right.
And I have
So
some friends there that I can introduce you to as well.
yeah. So why don't before we don't when we
We
end
do plan to bring our brand to New York.
well when we end the stream, don't get off. Just hold
Okay.
on for a minute. All right.
Yeah,
But
no worries.
I
Sounds
will get you to the right people. But this gentleman is from upstate. And I was told, don't say upstate. Not everybody's upstate. Is the Western New York region and
Yeah.
Hudson Valley and up near Syracuse.
It's all upstate to me.
I'm like, yo, you upstate motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's all upstate. It's all
Yeah.
upstate to me.
I love y'all. Y'all are beautiful people. Upstate motherfuckers. Anyway, but he, it was high end flour. The shit was like, wow. But
Our store's full of that.
his retail, okay, at $150 an eighth.
No,
Yeah, I told him, look,
that ain't gonna work.
bruh. We already sold out of whatever. I'm like, hey, that's amazing, but who bought it?
That ain't a long-term play. They're gonna buy it once and not buy it again.
Never buy it again.
I
said,
sell weed for a living.
right, so do I. And he's talking to me like I've never sold. I said, dude, bruh, I've been selling weed since I was 13.
That's
You're 61, motherfucker.
You're
We
setting
ain't
yourself
buying.
up for. I
we ain't
really
buying
hope.
no
I hope
150.
everybody buys your weed for $150 an eighth
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah,
I do.
I do,
I'm not
but
trying to hate.
yeah, but that means that eighth is gonna last me a month. Because
I'm not trying to hate, but that's
fuck.
just not a method that's gonna work for a retail business.
Right, especially a micro.
Yeah. Like, and all at the same time, I want people to buy and grow exotic weed.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
I really hope it
affordable.
is that good that I'm
Not
like, oh, I was wrong. Here's $150.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, like I got that, but fuck that, dude. I'm not giving you 150 for an eighth. We're not doing that.
I mean, and then what are you supposed to sell it for?
Yeah, I don't know. Not 150. I don't give a fuck what type of flower you growing, motherfucking shit. I better get a hand job.
That's $1,200 an ounce. That's
I
fucking
better,
crazy.
I better get a hand job for every fucking pre-roll I finish or every joint I finish. Damn it! Are you
This
kidding
just
me?
in.
Yeah, what the fuck? But I mean, it's all good. I mean,
Eighth of weed and happy
eighth,
ending.
and I said it twice. I said it. I was like, an eighth? He said, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. You don't mean an eighth? You're talking an eighth? That jar is $150. I'm like, I'm not buying that.
That's my sour D.
I would buy your sour D regardless, because I know I've smoked your shit, because the guy that I bought it from got it from Jersey.
I was great. I was blessed to grow sour D's over a decade.
And he also was able to deal with the Purple Haze guy, the original guy.
That's something I haven't seen in years, since like 2004.
I mean, no, I love people, but something I have to, call them out too.
I haven't seen Purple Haze since like 2004. I've seen Piff.
It's out there.
I smoked Piff just 2 days ago, but I have not seen real Purple Haze.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you, it might be fake, but I'll take.
Yeah, I don't think that because I've had it before, and for me.
You're talking about that time where it used to be, because
I
smoked real Purple Haze that made people freak the fuck out.
I know. I used to masturbate like a fiend while I was doing my
fuck out.
I'd be studying and shit, watching porn for 45 minutes, studying for 15, watching porn for 45 seconds, smoking. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it did. It made you so. You were overachieving or overdoing. For me, it made me just overwork.
Yeah.
And I love the smoke. But when
it was great.
When you came down from that shit, you were gonna sleep like a rock.
Back then I was getting the Afghani too when I was getting.
Oh my God! Stop it! Oh no! Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
That shit would be like $150 a quarter or some shit.
That would be that exactly. That was exactly that price.
Right. So
that was exactly that price. You hit it right on the exact.
Yeah. And I know, because I had to buy it a couple of times, because that was some shit. That was the only weed, that and sour, where I didn't have to smoke a lot of weed. I can roll a nice blunt, and that blunt will last me a half a day.
Yeah, fuck you up.
You didn't need to smoke. You would have to be. You ever see the reel with the brother, and he's a filter, he's got his eyes red, and he's like just sitting there tripping the fuck out off of the one blunt, and he's looking at his brother and saying, "What you doing?" He's like, "I'm rolling another blunt." He's like, "Why? Why?" And he's like, "What a cry!" He said, "Nigga, are you crying?" He's like, "Nigga, we just finished smoking it, and you smoking another blunt."
Oh, that's great.
And I had an opportunity to, and I don't like talk about it a lot because people don't believe me, but it was in Atlanta during the heyday of hip hop and during Freak Fest.
Are you a hip hop guy?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm the guy in the background, dude, where I came in, gave you a shit, talked to you. I was a great guy, and I left. I'd never hung out with cliques. I never hung out with this, that. I enjoyed the music. I love Wu-Tang. I love Public Enemy, stuff like that. But once it got kind of too gangster and too this, I stopped listening.
Yeah.
Because I like to listen to music. I'm from the 70s.
I listen to everything, but I mostly listen to reggae for what you're saying because of the vibration.
Right. And also too the songs, the lyrics, they told stories, and they were beautiful stories. So when I started hearing NWA and all that, I'm like, oh, we're not doing that. Not just and I love
that was government propaganda to.
Of course. We all know that now. We all know that now.
We all know that's very factual things that they did to hurt society.
Right. And we hope that the millennials and Gen Zs understand that.
More reasons I do not trust people I should not trust. You shouldn't either.
No, dude, I'm with you. We're on the same fucking boat, dude. It just got bigger. All right. I want my life to be filled with people that are honest and sincere.
I worked at 3 years I volunteered 3 years at a camp called Camp Better Days, and all of the children at the camp lost family members at 9/11.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I got to spend time with, little girls that unfortunately their father was the pilot, or, but this
No.
camp and being all together and having them to relate, it was a beautiful thing and experience in my life. But
Mhm.
9/11 was something that it changed everybody,
Everybody.
and, you know, I really just, when I was a kid, people were like proud to be an American. It
Yeah,
meant
man.
something. Everybody
Yeah.
from all around the world wanted to come here.
Yeah.
And these evil people destroyed that.
It is my boy is over in Germany. I said this in the last podcast, and he's like, his German friends are like, dude, we're fucking up over here, but you guys are taking it to a whole new
Just a
level.
whole new level.
Like,
Like,
what the
wait, like these
fuck?
other places are like 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
We're like, how could we be like this?
Yeah.
How
And
could like
I'll tell you why. It's because when this country was founded, it was founded by that same ideology. They just twisted it, right? Instead of having, religion be a part of the government, a separation of church and state, which never really was.
right?
And
It says in God we trust
yeah,
on the
and
bill.
then a lot of I had to teach. Okay, oh shit. So I've been in far right environments and situations in recreational.
I'm not right or left.
Recreational. Neither am I.
I'm equally
I'm
think they're
down,
evil.
bruh. I'm down the line. I'm down the line, and yes,
I'm not right or left.
bruh,
I would never choose to be with any of those fucking crazy people.
bruh. You fucking up. You're so right. Okay, you're so
I
right.
am good to be in their fucking clubs. I don't want to be in any of
Yeah.
their fucking clubs.
Yeah, I don't. But I was at an event where I had to explain to, oh my God, and it was pathetic too, because these guys were educated. And I had to tell them, this country was founded not for you. It was founded for elite, rich people who had
Yeah.
land or lawyers or a profession or whatever.
The same
You guys-
people profited off COVID. Those
Right.
ones.
And the reason why you guys have such a hard on for Jackson was because he made it to where the average white man now can vote. And I hate calling people white because you're not white. You're European Americans. You have ancestry that came from Europe, and you came with all of these still ideological, your ideologies, what your family taught you for years. You just didn't change fucking overnight. Okay, so when you tell me you're white, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Your people came here. Your people were immigrants. Where are you from? I'm from here. We'll embrace that. That's a beautiful thing.
Right.
And your people did not have white or black back then.
My grandfather had to change my last name because they didn't give Italians jobs.
Yeah. The same with Irish. The same with So they bought the Anglo-Saxon Protestant and the elites of all of Europe in the 1500s. All of Europe.
They tried to tell us that somebody discovered a place that people lived.
Already lived.
Crazy.
Right. And because during my history professor,
people were here thousands of years before he came here.
Yeah. And my
China
history
came here
teaches
thousands of years before he came here. The Vikings came here hundreds of years before he came here.
Yeah. What are you talking
Nonsense.
about? What are you talking about? And
I remember as a kid, they were like, "Who discovered America?" And I would write natives, and I got the question wrong. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Sailed the ocean, 1492, sailed the ocean blue.
How do you discover something that's
Let
already
me be
been there?
brainwashed. I'm good.
Shows you that is a divisive ideology that like you said earlier, we are all connected. We're all one community.
We are all one.
And the powers that be don't want that because they know that
because they want us to fight with one another over their stupid shit that they're fighting with each other. They're not.
Right. They're not.
They're not.
No,
they're laughing at you and me
No.
while they collect all of the money in the world while none of us have any, and my mom's fucking dying in a chair.
Right. And it's pathetic. All right?
Pathetic. It's pathetic.
It's evil, and I think
It's pathetic.
what this podcast is going to do with is use the I'm using my platform. It's really our platform. I can never say I or me. I want to tell you that right now.
Well, it's good you're doing something to get something out there.
Right. And I want to use a platform to be able to get these messages out. I mean, over the next week, people are going to be inundated with 4 freaking podcasts, hundreds of clips and interviews. Well, tens, dozens. I'm by myself. But you know,
you're not by yourself.
Well, when it comes to the production,
I
got to pay these people. I ain't got no money, so I got to do it myself. But it's all good because it's giving me purpose.
I built my whole company with that mentality.
Yeah.
Right. And eventually, if you keep going, then there's people.
Yeah, I know. I had a great team.
Rome wasn't built in a day, and if you do things with passion and that will make people want to be around it anyway, and you will have people to help you.
Well, I want to say thank you so much. We're going to end this now because I want to talk to you some more later in a minute. I got to tell you, everybody, speaking to this young man has brought me hope. I have faith in the future because there are millions of people like him with the same like-minded spirit. We all are here. We are currently going through a major global crisis when it comes to authoritarianism, fascism, nationalistic ideologies that are that the elite want to use as a tool to tear the rest of us apart. We all want the same thing. We want home, hearth, love, good community, safe space, families protecting each other. It does take a village, but now it's more than a village. We need the world to come together. Dave Alisi, thank you so much for being on. We will see you again as soon as possible.
Gratitude. Thank you so much for having me. I want to send a message to everybody out there that I believe in you if nobody else does. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Oh, wait. Where can they find you?
They can find me at Big Dave Honey at HoneyGrove NJ, Honey Stash NJ.
Mm-hmm.
And please come and support us and be a part of some of our events. If you're somebody who does art, reach out to us. If you're somebody that plays music, reach out to us. We want to know you. We want to sponsor and have you be a part of what we're doing. And thank you for everyone on my team and in the community who has supported us and been a part of what we're doing. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for this moment in life. And thank you so much.
I'm equally as grateful. I've met so many beautiful people in this industry.
And when you're feeling down, my friend,
go
on that. Think about what you just said to me right now.
Yeah.
When you're feeling down and depressed later, think about that. Think about how we just met.
I do, man. I mean, I'm giving Zoe big love. Zoe Wilder was the one that connected us.
She's an amazing human. I'm so grateful to be part of my team. She's a conscious, beautiful woman.
Oh my God, she gave me 3 great interviews. She gave me Jay Wright over at oh my God. Oh Lord, I forgot
it's a short memory loss. It's all good.
Yeah,
I got
Jay Wright.
Jay Wright
out of Long Island. Then we also have, she gave me you and Alex Anderson of Skyworld, who I'm going up.
Skyworld, he's a great kid. I met him.
Well, wait a minute. Check this out.
With Mello.
This tribe I keep calling them a tribe. They're a nation. The Tuscarora Nation were part of the Revolution, War of 1812 and Civil War, were on the right side and have always fought for American independence and for American, you know what I mean?
That's real Americans.
Right. And
that's real Americans.
They have a small museum up there. I'm going to go up in Buffalo.
That's where my sour diesels and tissue culture in Buffalo.
Oh my God. Yeah. So we're going, who's doing it?
My friend.
Oh, okay.
I only trust one person for that.
No. Okay. But I just,
his name's Baloo.
Baloo, God bless you, Baloo. You are Pope and one of the saints of the industry.
He's a saint and a keeper of the sour diesel, and I gave it to him when he got out of jail.
Well, I want to tell you again, I love you being on. We're going to end it here. I just want to tell you all, remember, the election is coming up. All right, first week in November. You can do early voting in the next couple of days. Make sure you get out there, vote for your candidate, but you need to be voting for who? Zohran Mamdani. We definitely have the podcast is endorsing him, and we are going to be out there promoting as we promote the cannabis industry and all of these great brands, especially in New Jersey now. We will be out there promoting you. I really am happy to have met you. I really am. Dave, stay on. Everyone, no, I love you. Thank you so much. We just finished for the evening, and I was supposed to have one more podcast, but we're going to reschedule that one. And again, peace and love. Stay at home. Stay with your families. Give them big hugs, and remember to relax, relate, and release. I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.